feeling love. You're losing ground every time you try and run away. Breaks my heart to see you this way. You should know.
Well, renowned artist Timothy Moloi has released his brand new single titled Love Is Never Blind. Well, this is the fourth song of the RADA Unearthed Volume 2 music album, which featured a number of established and new South African artists. The song has been described as a tune that speaks profoundly of unconditional love and acceptance. And to tell us more, and so good to see you back on our screens, Timothy Moloi, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning. Great to be with you.
How would you describe this period, this past, I think, about 2 years? COVID-19, live performances, lack thereof. How has that, how have you held on to that?
It has been a tough situation, particularly for our industry, where people used to go to live venues. You think of the backstage crews, the musicians, the singers. Obviously, our spaces have remained empty all this time, and we've had to do performances online. We've had to embrace this new reality, which has been okay. But as I say, it's been tough. But now it feels like finally we can see a little bit of the light at the end of the tunnel, and life is sort of slowly coming back. And it's great to be able to get back to what we love doing most, which is performing in front of our audiences.
We were talking off air about how you performed in front of an orchestra for the first time earlier. Talk to us about that. How did that feel?
It was the first thing you notice, obviously, with all the distancing, the protocols, the masks. First of all, it's just lovely to see people, to perform with people. I love collaborating, making music with other people, and that's the joy of performing. But to sit like it was an outdoor event, and to see everyone masked up, and people are desperate to, I don't know, they're yearning to get that back to, live entertainment. And obviously, with all of these protocols that are in place, they are helping to start getting the ball rolling in terms of people being able to go to live events in a safe way, and to give us work that we haven't had for quite a long time now.
And it must have felt really great. I mean, for as long as I've known you on stage, nowhere else.
Yes, that's been my home. That's been all our homes. And we with this new song, we Love Is Never Blind. When we did the video, we thought, what could we do as a tribute to our industry? And we thought, let's actually shoot it at the different spaces, the empty spaces. Let the empty chairs be the backdrop. As you can see there, I mean, when we went in to shoot, it felt so eerie that these places, these theaters, venues that were buzzing with activity, that were creating so much employment, they were dark, they were empty. And it's just lovely to showcase that and to put a spotlight on it. And hopefully life will be back to normal again. People will come and see our theaters, our live shows, and yeah, no, we need to start, the ball rolling in terms of just people being able to support the arts the way they would really love to.
I want to talk about Love Is Never Blind. What's the inspiration behind that single?
Well, I was approached by RADA. They are such an amazing organization doing great work for the community, and they create platforms to support artists. So when they called me to come and work on a song for their next album, it was a no-brainer. So I got into the studio with Howie Combrink and Seven at the Hit Lab studio, and we just wanted to write a song. We wanted to write a ballad, because it's been a while since I released a ballad, and we thought, okay, let's just collaborate. Let's just create something beautiful. And it was such a beautiful process. and we ended up with a beautiful product, hopefully. And with lockdown, the one advantage, if you could call it, is the time that we had. So with this production, we were able to, in the beginning, we threw everything at it, and the song wanted to be simpler and clearer, and at the end of the day, we ended up with a vocal piano performance. Because the song the melody was so beautiful, and it just needed not to be cluttered by too many things. But we ended up with a product that I'm so proud of, and people are reacting to it so beautifully, and hopefully everyone can enjoy it at home.
And with every project, it must teach you something about music and the space that you occupy.
Definitely. We are constantly challenged in our industry to innovate, to reinvent, and this time of the lockdown has forced all of us to go back to the drawing board, and it's been tough, but we've embraced the challenge, and I think it's helping us to grow, helping us to be more versatile and to respond to our environment, and at the same time create music that will hopefully inspire and just uplift people, particularly at this time.
Now, you touched on about how this song came in just at the right time when you hadn't released ballads in a long time. Does that mean you're moving again in that direction? We're going to hear more of this kind of music from you?
Definitely. I mean, the studio is my home away from home, and with this collaboration with RADA, it's a sort of it lit the fire actually, and I can't wait to just go back and do some more collaborations, release some more music. But this song in particular, it's so to date, it's probably my proudest work, and it's touched us, it's moved us, so hopefully it will do the same to the listeners out there.
I mean, the significance of that title, Love Is Never Blind.
Yes.
Talk to us about that, Hannah, how you guys came up with this powerful title.
How Combrink, when we started the process, he had an idea for melody, and we kept, he'd send me a voice note, and then I would call him back, and then we'd sort of develop it, and we just wanted to, when you love someone, you love them unconditionally, and you love them with their faults, with everything, and we wanted to do a song that speaks to that. To say, I'll hold your hand up high, love is never blind, I will be there for you unconditionally, I will do my best to help you get to the next place. And as I say, it speaks to us being there for each other at this time, and supporting each other through, obviously, the work that RADA does, the work that I do as well in conjunction with 67 Blankets for Nelson Mandela Day. It's just been, music is a great vehicle to promote this message of togetherness, of love, and of solidarity.
All right, Timothy, I tell you what, it feels good to see you back on our stages again. Good luck with this project.
Thank you very much.
Timothy Moloi, one of the consistent creatives in this industry. Well, he was talking to us about Love Is Never Blind, his latest project. He's one of the busiest, I have to say. He's also like a vocal coach on one of these singing competitions. He also on stage a lot as well.